Meteorologist Dean Davis and the Weather Pros, liveweatherblocks.com. Time for your weather outlook for the 27th going into the 28th of January 2016. I'm recording this about 10:30 p.m. on the 27th. So let's take a look at what we're going to be dealing with by tomorrow morning. We have a low pressure system here up in upper Wisconsin. You can see here that's where the troughing is. We're in a ridging system here in the east, and a low pressure system down here off the coast of Florida doesn't look like it's doing too much. So we move into Friday. As you see, this low pressure system, which we have been talking about, stays out to sea. Some other people that have been doing audio videos, we're talking about how this may hit the coast, this, that, and the other thing. We've been confident, the weather pros, that this thing was going to stay offshore, and that's what it did. We have secondary low, which may actually give some flurries and late snow showers as this thing pulls away Friday night into Saturday morning, but that is about it with that storm. So you go on to Tuesday, February 2nd. You can see we have a strong low pressure system, 95 low, a strong southerly, southwesterly wind here. You're actually going to have an incoming southeasterly wind, 100 knots southwest, 60 knots southeast. Over this area of Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee, we have a real threat of severe thunderstorms and including tornadoes on Tuesday. We have heavy snowfall happening here in parts of Nebraska, in Iowa, and Wisconsin. So we move along off of that, and I'll show you that a little bit later about the severe weather. Comes to the East Coast, showers and thunderstorms, and possibly some thunderstorms. If anything, it would be a high, sheer, low Cape event, but the low pressure will be way up here in Canada. Snow coming back here through Chicago, so Chicago will get in. Looks like some snow here Tuesday into Wednesday. So people in Chicago should be looking out for that. By February 6th on Saturday, we have more of a zonal flow. It's not heavy troughs and not heavy, not heavy troughs and not heavy ridges. It's more of a zonal flow. We get another low coming out of the north, and some light snow looks possible for Saturday the 6th for that area up in the area of Chicago. As we move along, we get move too many frames ahead. Yes, I did. We've been talking about the possibility of around February 8th get more active. Well, February 11th on this map. And like I said, this is far away, but look at the flow. We have ridging in the west, and we have pretty good trough here in the east. So that will allow for a low pressure system, possibly in Miller B, and we have a block up here. These are some good signs here. February 11th. Remember, don't follow the exact location of where you see snow. Follow the pattern. We would get a secondary low forming off the coast, which would mean this, in this pattern with a steep trough, would actually be good for a Miller B to develop and cause snow along the northeast coast. Like I said, we don't want to pay too much attention to a split low location like this on a model. We want to pay attention to the fact there's a deep trough in the eastern United States, which is very well next to the southern jet, which is very good for getting these two to phase off the coast. So, like I said, it's a ridge and a trough, and when they meet up, could have a phasing situation then versus a 50-50. And like I said, with a deep trough in the east, that would look more of a presentable pattern. So stay tuned. But like we said, I want to say this is the European model. I got a cold pocket back here, Oklahoma and Kansas, going to push into this low pressure, and that's where you're going to get severe weather. These close isobars, strong winds moving north. So that's why I'm worried about the threat of tornadic activity. And as you see, it goes into more of a zonal flow. There's not a really deep trough, and there's not the ridges over the west. A small trough here in the east. It's more or less left to right than a deepening trough, which would be a zonal flow. Thank you for watching. We'll have a great day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Your Dean Davidson.